Are you ready to level up your game with clean energy boost that is designed to help you be better? Look no further than W Energy. With a unique blend of vitamins, amino acids, and non-tropics, W Energy is the perfect sidekick for gamers, creators like me, and everyone in need of focused energy without the jitters or crash. W Energy isn't just any other energy drink. It's a game changer. Their formula contains a patented neurofactor and coffee fruit cherry extract, giving you laser focus, faster reflex that is unmatched. Say goodbye to sugar, artificial colors, dyes, and maltodextrin. I can't even pronounce that word. Maltodextrin? If you can't pronounce it, you shouldn't drink it. No, instead, say hello to a keto-friendly, zero-calorie drink that's as clean as it gets. Now, are you guys ready for the best part? W is offering an exclusive deal just for you. If you use the promotional code GDO, which stands for Geek Demon Online, if you use GDO at checkout, you'll get a 10% off your entire purchase. So whether you're stocking up on mango orange cream or trying their new Galaxy Grenade flavor, there's never been a better time to dive into W Universe. From the gaming chair to the gym, W Energy is for anyone who wants to push their limits and be better. Don't wait any longer. Head over to W Energy at www.w.gg, pick up your favorite flavors, and remember to use the promo code GDO for 10% off. Be better with W Energy. Your taste buds and your scores will thank you. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Geek Demon Online. I am your host, the one and only Geek Demon, and joining me today is the lovely Sparrow.
I have nothing random right now.
No, you don't.
Nope.
But that's okay, because I want to dive deep into something. So we're going to cut the chit-chat and chatter and go right into this craptastic movie I just got done watching.
Okay.
Craptastic is the name of the game.
I won't be able to add a whole lot to this, because I only overheard some of it and only saw, like, probably a few minutes throughout the whole thing.
You saw enough. I wish I could unsee the whole thing. Okay, so to get you guys familiar with the movie I'm talking about, we're going to flash to the beginning of 2024. In the beginning of this year, Disney lost the copyright to their character Steamboat Willie.
Yes.
And as soon as that ball dropped, people were on the works of making movies using the likeness of Steamboat Willie. Just like they did with Winnie the Pooh when they made Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey.
I'm glad that we never watched that.
Which, I still want to see it because they're making a sequel. But, I digress. This ain't about Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. This is about Steamboat Willie. They lost the rights to Steamboat Willie. They don't have the copyright no more. So now people made a movie based off of it. And the first movie I got to witness in this horror monstrosity of a film is called The Mousetrap.
All right.
Now let me set you guys the scene for Mousetrap. Here we are at a place called Funhaven. Kind of like a Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, they weren't inside a mall?
No.
Oh, I thought it was a mall.
No, it was a store. It was a game store thing called Funhaven.
Okay.
A standalone. In a strip mall.
Okay, so yeah, kind of a mall. Yeah.
But Funhaven, a place where, kids go to play laser tag and roller coaster, like an indoor roller coaster, but it also had, arcade games and everything. And we meet two female characters, and they're about to close down the shop. 15 minutes to closing. When they're British-ish, and I do say British-ish because I don't know if he was British or if he was just acting British. But they're British-ish master? Yeah.
Their master?
Their master.
Oh, shit.
Their boss comes in and tells them that they have a last-minute party and they need to stay late. But they'll be making double time. They'll be making extra money. And the one girl is cliche lazy. Like, she doesn't even know that you're supposed to clean the slushy machines every night. And she's on her phone. She's, like, stupid. And the other girl is like, okay, whatever, we need the money.
Yeah.
So their boss is like, okay, you guys do this and have a good time. And then he takes off to go into some secret, nobody finds it, back room. It's like his office. But it's set up like a movie theater. Right?
Yeah.
It's got, like, a couple seats here and there. And he has a display case that has this really funky, old-looking Mickey Mouse mask in it. And he goes to turn on this old-school projector, and he's watching Steamboat Willie, like the first Disney animation with Mickey Mouse, Steamboat Willie.
Yeah.
He's watching it, and all of a sudden he hears, like, this voice, like the lights go red, and he hears this voice like, I see you, do you see me? And do you want to see what I see? And he walks over to the case and he opens up the case, and that's the last time you see the boss. Now we jump back to the two girls. The one girl gets a text message from some guy, and she asks the other girl, the one that's lazy, gets a text message, and she's like, do you mind covering for me for a little bit? I'll be back. I promise to help clean up. So the girl's like, whatever, go ahead, do your thing, and she leaves. And as she's cleaning up, she finds out that, surprise, surprise, the last minute party was a bunch of her friends showing up to throw her a birthday party.
Huh.
Like a surprise birthday party. Mind you, the acting in this is so horrible. So horrible. Like, it's so stiff. It's so, like, I don't know. What should I do now type acting. Yeah. This is how I'm going to act in the whole movie.
That makes me wonder why the fuck I've never been in a movie.
Right? Like, some of these movies, these B movies, I'm like, dude, I can act like circles around them.
Right.
But anyway, I digress. That's here nor there. Back to the movie. They're throwing her a birthday party. They brought alcohol. They're having a good old time. And then there's these two guys that are in love with her. One's a jock that's a, like, captain of a hockey team. And the other one is nerdy. Like, he's got glasses and everything. Like, the nerd. And she's been flirting with the jock, but has a thing for the nerd. Okay? Now, everyone starts getting taken off one by one by this guy in a hockey outfit that comes into play.
Yeah.
A hockey jersey with a Mickey mask on. Doesn't sound like Mickey. He's more like, hey, want to play a game? It kind of reminds me of Ghostface.
Yeah.
More than I do Mickey, right?
Yeah.
But apparently, he can teleport. Like, he appears and reappears out of nowhere. Just poop, poop. Like, Mickey Mouse teleports now. Just poop, poop.
Yes.
And he's got a knife because they brought a butcher knife for her cake. Like, they brought a big-ass knife to cut her little tiny-ass cake. And he's taking them out one by one. And once they realize that Mickey Mouse is taking them out, they're blaming the one hockey jock because he was wearing a hockey outfit just like the killer.
Yeah.
But it wasn't him, because later on in the movie, they find out he's knocked out.
Yeah.
Although he has to defend himself, saying, he wasn't that drunk. Now, there was a goth girl involved. She's, this whole time, in prison. She's in jail. Like, the whole movie takes place, like, her being interrogated by cops. And
Yeah.
she's telling the story of what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, she heard this happen. She heard this happen. She was there to see this. She was here to see that. And they're like, likely story. We don't believe you. Blah, blah, blah. Well, she's telling this whole story. And Mickey finds her in the game, the arcade.
Yeah.
And he slices her ankle. But then he gets distracted because the woman that left is coming back and he kills her.
I'm sorry to cut you off. When he sliced her ankle, was it her Achilles tendon?
I don't know. They didn't say. They just said ankle.
Okay, because that always gets me. There was a movie that had that in it before, and that was like the one injury out of all the injuries I've seen in horror movies that made me cringe.
Yeah, no. They just They're slicing ankles, I guess. I don't know. They didn't say Achilles tendon because I would have shivered, I think, because I think you can't walk after that.
Right.
It's like an unhealable injury, if I remember correctly.
I'm not sure, but... Oof.
But anyway, Mickey's taking them out one by one, and they find Mickey's weakness by accident. His one weakness is strobe lights.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't write this movie, but apparently a teleporting Mickey... His one weakness is strobe lights.
It's so stupid.
So they got him in strobe lights, but he knocks a flashlight that's strobing, mind you. Not an actual strobe light, but flashlights that are like strobing.
Yeah.
Which usually means batteries dying, but in this case, they're good batteries, I guess, because they keep using it for the strobe effect.
Right.
He knocks it out of their hands, teleports away. They think they get him, and at the end of the movie, after killing everybody except for like the 3 or 4 survivors, he teleports away and they're like, oh, he's gone for good this time. But no, he isn't. He appears out of nowhere with like this long ass sword. I don't know where the sword came from inside an arcade. He beheads who we think is like the main female in the story,
Yeah.
and then teleports away again, leaving the 2 guys that were fighting over her there. The nerd turns around and says he beheaded her. He didn't even get to ask her out.
It was more than that.
Hold on, no. He says, I didn't get to ask her out yet, and he beheaded her. And that's when the jock turns around and he said, Mickey Mouse is a and the movie ended.
Yeah, you got it slightly wrong. What was funny to me was that he didn't say, I didn't get to ask her out. He said, we didn't get to ask her out.
Okay, yeah, they didn't get that. Neither one got to ask her out that whole night. And she got beheaded. And then Mickey disappeared. The nerd got upset about her being beheaded, saying we never got to ask her out. And the jock was like, Mickey Mouse is a... Like, he stops, it's a C word, because we had the captions up. Mickey Mouse is a C... And then the credits started rolling.
The only thing that I could think that he would be about to say is cock block.
That would make sense because of how the movie played out. But, I mean, Mickey Mouse is a cock block. Mickey Mouse is a cock block.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm assuming that's what he was going to say. But then the credits go up. And then... Once the credits are over, Mickey shows up, opens up her cell door, the golf girl that survived.
Yeah.
And it was like, I got some friends I want you to meet, and we got stuff to do. You want to come with me? And she, like, smiled and, like, winked, I think, and then, like, got up and walked out the cell.
Yeah, that makes me wonder, are they going to come out with another movie? And if they are, is she about to become Minnie Mouse?
I don't know, because they didn't lose the rights to Minnie.
No versions of Minnie yet?
No, just Steamboat Willie.
Maybe they are in the know on when they're going to lose the rights to, like, the first version of Minnie. And maybe they're going to hold off until that happens.
I don't know, but that was the movie in a nutshell. The acting, first off, was horrible. Was horrible.
Yeah.
Like they had all these like no-name actors, which I get it because it was a very low-budget movie. But why is Mickey haunting game something Haven? Would I say Game Haven or
something
like this arcade?
Yeah.
It's not Disney World. It wasn't even modeled after Disney World. It was more modeled off of like Slinky Action Zone or Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
The acting was horrible. I'm going to go back to that. Just the acting was horrible.
I think I have a theory. The whole movie, they were wondering who it was. You said that the voice of Mickey was talking to the boss, and you never saw the boss again. What if the boss was him?
Oh, clearly it was the boss.
Yeah.
Clearly the boss put the mask on, became Mickey.
Yeah.
But why is Steamboat Willie... Okay, Steamboat Willie, for some reason, lovable cartoon. I don't know if you've ever actually seen this.
Just whistling and having a good old time.
I don't know if you've ever... Have you seen the original Steamboat Willie cartoon? It's a short little black and white.
Yeah, he was on the boat and he's whistling, dancing. He's just having a good old time.
Well, apparently, for some reason, he wants to kill people.
He probably, after being stuck inside that one cartoon for so very long, he probably lost his mind.
Well, somehow, someway, between his voice, which is not Mickey Mouse's voice, like I said, it wasn't even attempting to be Mickey Mouse's voice. Instead, there wasn't like, hi guys. It was more like, hey, wanna play a game?
Well, yeah, but Mickey Mouse's voice wouldn't have been scary.
No, but I mean...
And plus, Steamboat Willie, that was silent.
True.
So you didn't get to hear Steamboat Willie's voice.
Although they did call him Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
But it was Steamboat Willie. So I don't know how legalities works around that, because Steamboat Willie was the copyright, not Mickey Mouse. So right. I don't know how they worked around that. But anyway, he's possessing this mask that turns the British-ish guy into a killer.
Yeah.
Who can teleport. I don't know how he teleports. I don't know where the teleportation came in.
I don't know. Clearly that ability comes with the mask.
Yeah, like, I know it's a running joke that, like, Michael Myers and all the other serial killers that wear masks teleport. How else do they catch up to people?
That I always joke about Jason. He walks slower than anybody, but yet these people are running and he pops up right behind them.
Yeah, he always shows up, even though, like, they're running and he's walking.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that's why they went with the teleport thing.
Maybe.
The knife thing. I mean, typical slasher, big ass knife. But strobe lights. The only thing I could think of strobe lights trapping him was because it was the theater, like the movie projector.
Yeah.
Makes like a strobe effect.
You know what I think would have been more original and more clever? Is if instead of a knife, if he had, like, a wheel from a ship, and that was his weapon. Think about, like, if he threw it like a frisbee, and that could take somebody's head off. That would have been original, and that would have been kind of cool.
Although, I did think it's funny, like, when you first see him, he's chaining up... Steamboat Willie, Mickey, whatever, is chaining up the door, and this woman walks up to him, but she walks over to him because she hears him whistling the iconic Steamboat Willie whistle. That
yeah.
Do 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 do. Like he's whistling that. It's like this whistle ain't very scary, but I mean, okay, whatever. And like I said, it's just stupid movie. It was really bad. You could tell. We're in August right now, yes. Which is the 8th month of the year, that they wrote, directed, produced this movie all within at least 7 months.
Yeah.
You know that's a badass movie. You know that movie sucks.
Yeah.
Typical movie takes like a year at least, because you got like from being on Mayors of Kingstown, we film episodes and you don't see them for like months and months, and these are just half-hour episodes.
Yeah,
they're making a full-length movie. This, you know, it sucks.
Right.
So yeah, Mickey's a cockblock.
Oh yeah.
That's what we got out of this movie. Like, this whole movie, I believe it was an hour and a half long, just to find out that Mickey Mouse is a cockblock.
Yep.
Fuck you, Mickey. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love your animations, but you done dirty there, Mickey. Steamboat Willie, Mickey, whoever you want to go by. You done them dirty. You done did them dirty. Because you beheaded the one girl and left the two guys without a girlfriend.
Right.
And the whole movie, it was those two guys, like, one was a jock and she kind of liked his, like, manly go-get-emness.
Yeah.
But then she liked the sweetness of the nerd. And she even told the nerd that she wasn't in love with the jock.
Yeah.
And that she wanted, her birthday wish was for the nerd to ask her out. And he was going to, but they got blocked by a girl, one of the girls running around with blood on her face, and that's how, like, everything started, like, unraveling.
Yeah.
But, I mean, none of the guys won.
Nope.
The whole movie was just a big old cock block. A Disney-esque, not Disney, we're not going to be sued by Disney. It was not Disney or their subsidiaries. That's another funny thing. You missed that part. The beginning of the movie had a Star Wars-like scroll.
Oh, good God.
Claim with a disclaimer that they are not affiliated with or anything with Disney. But comically it says they tried to be affiliated with Disney. They called Disney multiple times. Disney never responded to their calls or their texts. But they still love Disney. And all their subsidiaries. Then it went into none of their subsidiaries are related to this film. Although they love their subsidiaries and think they have the best subsidiaries, but they're not.
When did they become Donald Trump?
I know. It's like, it is huge. I love their subsidiaries. Their subsidiaries are the best subsidiaries. Like, we only got the best subsidiaries. But, yeah. Anyway. I don't know. Like, it was like a long-ass scroll, and then they had to say at the end of the scroll, and just so you know, this scroll is a generic space scroll. It's not related to anything. Like they had to make sure everyone knew that the space scroll, the character, the show, and nothing was related to Disney, although they loved Disney.
Yes.
And I was like, that set the tone for the movie, first off. Like, when I read that, I was like, this is going to suck.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, I just got done watching Mousetrap. And for those that are listening, and if you're still listening, if I have to give it a scale of, like a rating scale of 1 to 10, 10 being absolute best, 1 being the worst, it's probably at a 2.
Right. This wasn't even one of those bad movies that are also still good in a way. It wasn't even like that.
No rewatch value.
No.
No plot twist, really. I mean, like I said, it was just Mickey out killing people for no reason.
This ain't no Velocipaster.
Yes, this ain't Velocipaster, and it sure as hell ain't Birdemic.
Right.
Or
Killer Sofa. What the hell was that?
Killer Sofa, Killer Pinata.
Oh my God, yeah.
That movie was up there with what the hell did I just watch? But this movie still is bad. Like, I still think Mousetrap was worse than Killer Pinata.
Yeah. Well, no, Velocipaster, like, chef's kiss to that. I loved it.
Or how about Eagles are...
Oh, that one was
what is it called? Eagles?
The best. Eagles are turning people into horses.
Yeah, Eagles are turning people into horses.
Yes.
That was perfect.
Did you drink my ginger ale?
There's only one thing, like...
No. I don't have a lot of things.
But ginger ale was one of them. Like, something like that. I forget how he said it.
What did he say? Don't look at me when you look like that, and you laugh like that, or something like that? I don't know. It was freaking funny.
It was like a half-hour story about a guy getting revenge because he lost his, like, ginger ale or something. It was a good movie. It was a good movie.
Hannah was her name.
Yeah. But, yeah, Mousetrap. If you guys really want to watch it, I watched it on a free V site. I ain't going to tell you which one. It's not Freevee, but it's a free view site.
Right.
They're out there. It's out there. I watched it. I regret it. I tell you guys, do not watch it. But if you're like me and you're a horror fan, you're going to anyway. I can't stop you.
We need to try to find another one, because I'm curious about it. Murderitaville,
yes. That might be on our next block. But I want to do more of these, like, really bad movie reviews.
I love bad horror movies.
Bad horror movie reviews. And, guys, thank you for tuning into this episode where we talked about The Mousetrap. If you like what you heard and you want to hear more bad movie reviews, maybe good movie reviews, I don't know, just movie reviews in general, give us a like, give us a follow. If you love horror and everything spooky, hit the like and follow button. Halloween is upon us, and we may be watching more horror movies and giving our 2 cents, 3 cents,
Hell, 4 cents. I got 5 cents to spare. But until next time, stay freaky, stay geeky, stay nerdy, and stay dirty. Peace.
Ciao.